All right, welcome back everybody. My name's Austin. Today we discuss the latest news involving Bitcoin, DeFi token Yearn Finance, basic attention token, Vechain, OmiseGo, and Tether, some sleeping giant cryptocurrencies set to take off. Starting with our breaking news of the day, it is being reported directly from the FBI that Uber's ex-security head paid over $100,000 in Bitcoin to cover up a hack. This was back in 2016. Two hackers demanded a six-figure ransom for stolen personal data, Uber's stolen personal data, of 57 million Uber users and drivers, and they used Bitcoin. Check this out. The ex-security head's name was Joseph Sullivan. The FBI has just charged him with obstruction of justice for failing to report, failing to contact the authorities, and paying the ransom instead, paying in Bitcoin. And here are the three details you need to know. Rather than report the 2016 breach, the data hack, Sullivan allegedly took deliberate steps to prevent knowledge of the breach from reaching the FTC, which is illegal, and instead sought to pay the hackers by funneling off the payout through a bug bounty program. So that's what he told the public. Uber paid the hackers $100,000 in Bitcoin in December 2016 and attempted to cover this up. As of yesterday, the United States Department of Justice put out a press release saying former chief security officer for Uber charged with obstruction of justice. We scroll down, Bitcoin with a capital C was used to pay the hackers. So good press or bad press, it's press. And Uber was using Bitcoin as much as 4 years ago, probably when they should have been using Monero for these kind of purposes. But either way, let me know what you think. Okay, before we get to Yearn Finance and basic attention token, big news for Tezos. QR Capital is set to launch a digital exchange on Tezos next month. Now, why is this big? What is QR Capital? QR Capital is Brazil's largest crypto hedge fund, and this week they announced they're building on Tezos for their digital exchange. The exchange will be called Brazilian Legal Receivables and Precatory Bond Exchange, or BBPR for short. So big win for Tezos. If you're wondering what is going to be traded on this digital exchange, well, for now, the exchange will trade non-regulated assets. So no security token offerings, just because right now in Brazil, the regulation isn't really there yet. Now, when will it launch? The exchange is set to launch in a few weeks, September of this year. The last question I want to answer is, why not Ethereum? Why not EOS? Why not Tron? Well, we selected Tezos for two reasons. We wanted to use a decentralized public blockchain due to all the security features that provides, trustlessness, immutability, and also the support we had from Tezos, the foundation, the technical support. They're saying we were very well supported. So Tezos holders, you should like this. As we get more information, I'll keep you updated. Okay, next piece of news for Neo. Neo has finally launched their interoperability protocol, Poly Network, which we've mentioned a few times before. It is live with other founding members. So what is this Poly Network and who are the members? Poly Network is a groundbreaking, heterogeneous interoperability protocol alliance. So it's a protocol that's going to allow blockchains to talk to each other, and it's heterogeneous as opposed to homogeneous, because it's saying while other interoperability protocols force all blockchains to be the same, they're saying no, this one is going to celebrate that there are different blockchains that need to be able to talk to each other. The founding members are Neo, Ontology, and Switcheo. Although the Poly Network is just a protocol, so many different cryptocurrencies are already supported. Poly Network already supports Ethereum, Neo, Ontology, Cosmos SDK, with plans to also include Bitcoin to create a truly interoperable future. Very interesting. In my opinion, blockchains, cryptocurrencies that are going to make it in the end need to be able to communicate, need to be able to talk to each other. And this is Neo's and Ontology's little edge. And in this case, one of the big differentiators with Poly Network is that yes, like many other interoperability protocols, they will allow atomic cross-chain transactions, which is huge. But with them, it will neither issue tokens nor house built-in smart contracts. So there is no token associated with this. Each cryptocurrency brings their own. I'll keep you updated. Okay, before Vechain. Big news for basic attention token holders. Brave Browser and their partner Guardian are launching a new Brave firewall and VPN. So if you have the Brave browser, they're now going to have their own virtual private network. Very interesting. What will this do for you? Well, it protects all of your apps, not just Brave. So the firewall will protect your whole phone, all the apps, keeps you anonymous, and can be used in up to 5 iOS devices. This is the official press release. This partnership allows people to take back control of their own data, browse the web, and use their apps more safely and securely. And again, if you are already using Brave, you are fine for internet browsing, but now this is for your whole phone, this firewall and VPN. Unlike many other browsers that offer VPNs, which only mask a user's IP address, Brave Firewall plus VPN offers that, as well as enhances security and privacy by encrypting and protecting anything that users do while connected to the internet. Yes, this will cost money. It'll cost $10 USD for a month, $100 for a year. So if you think this is worth it, look into this. And I did do a little digging. Right now at this time, paying with your basic attention token that you've earned is currently not an option. But according to them, they're actively working on making this available in the future. All right, next piece of news. Vechain. Vechain has just introduced a new blockchain-enabled sustainability solution to power green business. This is breaking news as of today. They're saying that companies like Nike, Adidas, H&M, Amazon, consumers of theirs are asking companies to shift towards greener, especially if you're among Generation Z. They're saying greener is the new trend. And that is where Vechain comes in. To help companies digitalize and increase efficiency for sustainable business practices, Vechain has officially launched its blockchain-enabled sustainability solution. The solution is built on its one-stop data blockchain-as-a-service platform, Vechain Toolchain. So in a sense, this isn't really different than what Vechain was doing already, providing transparency on the blockchain. This is just a little rebranding, a little specific package saying that companies that are specifically focused on going green, this is an easy one-stop shop to do that. And most importantly, Vechain Toolchain also offers customizable tools and white label services where companies can implement their sustainability service for their own clients. So this will all be white labeled, so people probably won't even know they're actually using Vechain. Very interesting. Let me know what you think. Next piece of news for OMG. Tether is now on OMG network, and this could potentially slash Ethereum's congestion by 15%. So check this out. Tether actually announced this a few days ago. They are already live. The launch of the USDT stablecoin, Tether, transfers on the OMG network, one of the first viable Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solutions. The launch will bring increased speed and reduce transaction costs for Tether transfers, currently the #1 source of transactions on the Ethereum network. Now, do you remember OMG, the OMG token? Well, actually, the Thailand-based OMG network evolved from OmiseGo, a peer-to-peer payments network that raised over $25 million in a 2017 ICO. The network launched in June 2020, so it recently went live, and facilitates transfers of ERC20 tokens at a fraction of the cost of current ETH gas prices. So it's an Ethereum scaling solution, which is now being used by Tether. And like I said, Tether has been the leading source of Ethereum's transactions for several months, accounting for approximately 14% of all transactions broadcast on the network. So that's why people are saying Ethereum's congestion could get about 14 to 15% less congested. Big win for OMG. And final piece of news for Yearn Finance, currently trading at $15,000 per coin, exceeding the price of Bitcoin. Before that, second from last piece of news, cryptocurrency exchange INX is going public. I had never really heard of this, or if I did, I forgot about it, but they are launching a $117 million security token IPO, and it is launching next week. Actually on August 24th, so this coming Monday. Let me just jump to one of the big green flags for me, why this may be around. You may be hearing more about this, is INX is headed by Alan Silbert, brother of Digital Currency Group's founder, Barry Silbert. I think a lot of you have heard of Barry. Also, their advisors include Casa's Jameson Lopp and Morgan Creek Capital's Mark Yusko, among others. So a lot of heavy hitters. Their IPO is about to launch, and INX's IPO would be the first security token offering registered with the SEC. And what is INX again? INX plans to use IPO proceedings to continue developing INX Trading Solutions, a regulated exchange for cryptocurrencies, security tokens, and derivatives. So an exchange/trading platform. If you are an accredited investor, this goes live on Monday. Even being picked up by Yahoo Sports. Okay, interesting. I'll keep you updated. And last piece of news for YFI token Yearn Finance. Actually, if we scroll down right here, Yearn Finance, 42 most valuable cryptocurrency, $13,000 per one coin. And why is that? Well, besides the use case, which we'll get to in a second, this total supply is 30,000, and most of it is already out circulating. So when something has a limited supply, if there's a demand, man, the price pumps. And Yearn Finance, if you remember, is a platform built on top of the Ethereum blockchain that allows yield aggregation. So obviously a lot of hype in DeFi, a lot of hype in yield farming, and Yearn Finance is hitting that niche thus far. In a direct quote from the project's documentation, Yearn Finance is described as a profit-switching lender to optimize lending yields. In simplistic terms, essentially, Yearn users leverage other DeFi apps like Aave, Compound Curve, and others to maximize lending scenarios. Users utilize a yield farming strategy via the myriad of liquidity pools, and Yearn optimizes the best returns on liquidity. So keep them on your radar. And of course, Yearn Finance also unveiled a new project called Insure Finance to target the DeFi insurance market. So they will have more progress, more updates like insurance for DeFi coming up. Very interesting. That is the video for today. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow.